Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really going straight to the source on the Charlie Kirk. We're focusing just on the probable cause statement.
Yeah, exactly. Skipping all the speculation.
Yeah.
Because this document, for anyone following the case, this is what the prosecution says they have. It's the evidence they have to bring to court.
Right. It's their roadmap.
Yeah.
So it lays out the basic facts, the time.
That's it. It establishes what they claim happened. We know Charlie Kirk was shot at Utah Valley University, UVU, September 10th, 2025, around 12:03 p.m., and the suspect, Tyler James Robinson, he surrendered, 33 hours later on the 11th.
Okay, let's piece together the scene based on that statement. What did the police find right away?
Well, a UVU officer pretty quickly spotted a likely sniper spot, a roof area about 160 yards from where Kirk was.
And they found evidence up there.
They did. In the gravel on the roof, they found impressions, like marks from an elbow, a knee, feet, consistent with someone lying prone, aiming.
A prone sniper position. Wow.
And this location, this specific spot, it links back to the surveillance footage. The video caught someone entering campus, and the report notes an unusual gait, specifically not much bend in the right leg.
An unusual? That sounds a little vague doesn't it? I mean, what is that?
It does sound vague initially, yeah. But think about it. If you're trying to hide a long rifle down your pant leg.
Okay. It would make your legs stiff. You wouldn't bend.
Exactly. And later, they found a bolt-action .3006 rifle long gun. Suddenly, that unusual gait isn't so vague. It points to concealment, maybe intent. Plus, the video shows the person running and then actually low-crawling on the roof to get into that prone position. That suggests planning.
Okay, and the rifle itself, where was that found?
Not right on the roof. It was recovered nearby in a wooded area, wrapped in a towel.
And it was a .3006 bolt action. The statement mentions something about a spent...
Yes, this is really important. They found one spent casing still inside the rifle's chamber.
Still inside? Why wouldn't it have ejected?
Because with a bolt action, you have to manually work the bolt to kick the empty shell out. Leaving it in means you're deliberately not leaving that casing behind at the scene. It's a key piece of forensic evidence, the brass. It looks like an attempt to, clean up.
Very calculated. And then forensics tied Robinson to this weapon.
Correctly. DNA. The statement says DNA consistent with Robinson was found on the rifle's trigger.
Okay.
On that fired cartridge casing that was still in the gun.
Right.
On 2 unfired cartridges found with a rifle.
Okay.
And even on the towel it was wrapped in.
So multiple points of contact. That's not just one accidental touch. That's strong.
It's a significant amount of forensic linkage. Absolutely.
Then there's the testimony, the personal side. What did his family say?
Well, his mother identified him from news photos circulating. And both parents apparently told investigators that Robinson had become more political over the past year. They described him as becoming more left-leaning, specifically mentioning focus on pro-gay and trans rights issues.
And the document includes statements about motive, even a confession.
It includes what the father reported Robinson said. According to the statement, the father asked him why he did. Robinson allegedly replied something like, "There is too much evil in the guy Charlie Kirk spreading too much hate."
So the prosecution has a documented statement regarding alleged motive.
Correct. And that's backed up reportedly by evidence from the roommate.
What did the roommate find?
A couple of things. Text messages and also a note left under a keyboard. The note apparently said, quite explicitly, "I had the opportunity to take Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it."
Wow, that's direct.
Very. And then the search of Robinson's place turned up more. Shell casings with specific etchings, markings that were consistent with casings found at the UVU scene, plus practice targets with bullet holes.
Okay, so you have the scene, the weapon, the DNA, the surveillance, the alleged motive from family, the roommate's note. It seems like this detailed evidence kind of pushes back against some of the wilder...
It certainly provides a very specific evidence-based narrative. Things like, the bizarre claim about a lapel mic exploding. That just doesn't align with finding DNA on a .3006 trigger or finding prone sniper impressions 160 yards away. The physics don't match.
So what's the final piece for the prosecution then? Ballistic.
That's the critical link. The autopsy recovered the bullet from Kirk's body. Now, the forensic experts will compare that bullet to test-fired rounds from the C's .3006. Every gun barrel leaves unique scratches, like a fingerprint, on the bullets it fired. If the markings on the recovered bullet match the test-fired ones,
then you've directly linked that specific rifle to the fatal shot.
Exactly. That completes the physical evidence chain, makes the case, pretty airtight from a physical standpoint.
So pulling it all together, what this probable cause statement does is lay out a really expensive story. It connects Robinson to the place, the weapon, the planning, and a stated motive, using physical evidence, digital evidence, and witness.
It really does provide a comprehensive picture based on, which brings us to a final thought. Considering all this evidence laid out in the probable cause, DNA, the video, the weapon, the statements, everything, and assuming the final ballistics report confirms the match recovered bullet and Robinson's rifle, what room does that keep about the core facts? Is there any once that final sign? Something